For years, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have captivated audiences, gracing magazine covers, dazzling on red carpets, and embodying the image of the ideal Hollywood couple. Their names evoke visions of effortless glamour, sharp wit, and a seemingly perfect love story. As a power couple, they've come to symbolize success, charm, and happiness, appearing almost too good to be true. But behind the carefully curated smiles and picture-perfect social media posts, a different narrative is beginning to surface. What once were whispers behind closed doors are now turning into bold accusations and critical scrutiny. The flawless image of Ryan and Blake is beginning to crack. Industry insiders are speaking out, hinting at unsettling stories from behind the scenes. Co-stars are starting to reveal discomforting experiences, and fans are beginning to question the truth behind the fairy tale. Is this beloved couple genuinely living the dream, or are they master illusionists, crafting a facade that conceals a darker reality? Prepare to dive into the revelations that could forever alter how we perceive Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. The fractured image of Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds has long been celebrated for his charm, humor, and easygoing nature. Known for his self-deprecating jokes and relatable personality, he has built a brand around being the everyman Hollywood hero. But even the most convincing masks can slip. A revealing moment occurred on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, where light-hearted conversations often spark viral moments. During a discussion about negative celebrity encounters, reality star Dana Cortez broke the mold. Without hesitation, she named Ryan Reynolds as her rudest celebrity interaction. What followed was even more revealing. Dana quickly tried to soften the impact of her statement, insisting she still admired Ryan and his wife, Blake Lively. The discomfort in the room was clear. Another guest suggested that perhaps Ryan had simply been having an off day, trying to downplay the revelation. This interaction, though seemingly minor, highlights a potential disparity between Ryan's public persona and private behavior. Could these brief glimpses be signs of a larger, hidden truth? A deeper allegation. Rebecca Ferguson's story. In an industry that thrives on image, it's rare for actors to speak candidly about negative experiences. But actress Rebecca Ferguson, known for her roles in Mission Impossible and Dune, stepped forward with a chilling account of toxic behavior from an unnamed co-star. Without revealing the individual's name, Ferguson described a hostile and oppressive work environment where she faced relentless humiliation. The co-star reportedly belittled her talents in front of the entire crew, creating an atmosphere of fear and discomfort. The emotional toll was so severe that Ferguson admitted to leaving set in tears on several occasions. But in a moment of courage, she confronted the actor directly, reclaiming her power in an otherwise toxic space. Her description ignited speculation across the industry, many pointing fingers at Ryan Reynolds as the potential perpetrator. Patterns emerging behind the scenes. The troubling stories don't end there. A pattern of unsettling behavior seems to be forming, with additional whispers hinting at other incidents involving Reynolds. Marina Baccarin, who played Vanessa in the Deadpool films, was mysteriously absent from promotions for Deadpool and Wolverine. Given her significant role in shaping the franchise's heart and humor, her absence raised eyebrows. Promotional campaigns for major blockbusters are usually carefully managed to include all key players. Baccarin's sudden disappearance from the spotlight led to speculation about behind-the-scenes tensions, some suggesting that conflicts with Reynolds may have been at the root of her reduced involvement. PR spin. Controlling the narrative. When the image of a celebrity is threatened, the Hollywood PR machine often springs into action. In the case of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, damage control seems to be in full force. Sources claim that efforts are being made to suppress damaging stories, with insiders too fearful to speak out due to potential professional repercussions. Some suggest Blake's PR team is working hard to spin the narrative, downplaying any allegations as misunderstandings or creative disagreements. This level of control raises uncomfortable questions about how much of what the public sees is carefully crafted, and how much is genuine. The hidden power dynamics. What's most troubling in these allegations is the power dynamic at play. Celebrities like Reynolds hold significant influence in Hollywood, and this power can often silence those who are less established. The hesitation of those sharing their stories points to a deeper issue: fear of retaliation or career damage. Dana Cortez's initial hesitation, anonymous reports from industry insiders, and the veiled accusations all suggest a system where those with power can suppress uncomfortable truths. The flawless facade under pressure. Both Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have built their public images around being relatable and down-to-earth. Their social media presence is filled with playful exchanges, family moments, and a glimpse into their seemingly perfect life together. But as the allegations and rumors grow louder, the cracks in this well-maintained image become more visible. Could the couple's public charm be masking something more complicated? A larger reflection on celebrity culture. It's important to remember that allegations and rumors don't automatically equate to guilt. However, when multiple stories begin to align, patterns can emerge that are difficult to ignore. What happens when the beloved public personas of celebrities clash with troubling private allegations? How should fans respond when the image they've supported starts to unravel? The public image of Ryan Reynolds has long been one of charm, humor, and effortless charisma. Yet, beneath this carefully cultivated persona, whispers of tension and exclusion have begun to surface, casting a shadow over his seemingly untarnished reputation. One of the most glaring signs of potential behind-the-scenes friction emerged from images of Marina Barron, who appeared isolated during promotional events. Circulating photos showed Marina physically distanced from the main cast, standing alone on the red carpet, seemingly excluded from the group's celebrations. This fueled rumors of a serious falling out between Marina and Ryan Reynolds, with industry insiders speculating about a professional disagreement. The speculation intensified with claims that Ryan allegedly used his influence to marginalize Marina, not only during promotional activities but possibly jeopardizing her future involvement with the franchise altogether. A particularly striking anonymous industry tip suggested Ryan Reynolds had actively iced out Marina, an intentional, calculated exclusion. This pattern, some argue, reflects a concerning side of Reynolds, hinting at a tendency to exert control and isolate those with whom he has conflicts. Behind the scenes, this narrative starkly contrasts his public persona of affable humor and charisma. The rumors didn't stop there. Direct accounts from colleagues painted an even more troubling picture. T.J. Miller, who worked with Reynolds on the Deadpool franchise, gave a brutally candid interview that sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Far from a minor critique, Miller's revelations were raw and deeply personal. He claimed his negative experiences with Reynolds led him to leave the franchise entirely, a significant decision, given the financial and professional opportunities it offered. Miller recounted an unsettling on-set incident where Reynolds, improvising in character, allegedly delivered a string of deeply personal insults. These comments, according to Miller, seemed to be aimed not just at his character but at him personally, intending to belittle and humiliate him in front of the cast and crew. The atmosphere reportedly shifted immediately, with a palpable discomfort settling over the set. Actress Kate Mara allegedly validated Miller's perception, agreeing that the behavior was out of line. Miller firmly believed that Reynolds' actions were not light-hearted banter but driven by insecurity and a desire to assert dominance. This troubling account painted a stark contrast to Reynolds' public image, raising questions about whether his charm conceals a more controlling side. This pattern of alleged control and insecurity seemed to seep into his personal life as well. Reynolds' brief marriage to Scarlett Johansson was once seen as a Hollywood fairy tale, but their swift divorce hinted at deeper issues. Johansson's post-divorce comments subtly suggested that insecurity and jealousy contributed to the breakdown of their relationship. Johansson's career was skyrocketing with her portrayal of Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a success that allegedly created an imbalanced dynamic in their relationship. She spoke out against passive-aggressive jealousy, behavior often rooted in insecurity and control, and described their marriage as volatile, a word that suggests frequent tension and emotional instability. This narrative hints at Reynolds struggling to navigate Johansson's rising stardom while his own career was experiencing a lull. The story took another complicated turn with Reynolds' relationship with Blake Lively, which began amid rumors of overlap and controversy. This added fuel to an already growing narrative of control and insecurity surrounding Reynolds. The mounting criticisms aren't limited to personal anecdotes. Within Hollywood's inner circles, influential voices have begun expressing their skepticism. Famed director Quentin Tarantino, known for his unapologetic critiques, dismissed Reynolds as a high-paid actor lacking a significant body of quality films. Tarantino's disdain extended to Netflix's film catalog, a notable portion of Reynolds' recent work, suggesting that these projects lack artistic substance. Director Chris Columbus also publicly criticized Reynolds' proposed Stoned Alone reboot, a stoner comedy spin on the beloved Home Alone franchise. Columbus called the concept disrespectful and advised Reynolds against tarnishing the original film's legacy. Even fellow actors have subtly, or not so subtly, voiced their disapproval. Gerard Butler, when asked about Reynolds' film Free Guy, claimed he had never heard of it and bluntly added that he didn't watch Reynolds' films. These dismissals from respected figures in the industry suggest a potential shift in how Reynolds is perceived by his peers. In what appeared to be an attempt to salvage their public image, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively made a high-profile appearance at Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary special. The event was a strategic move, seemingly designed to project resilience and relevance. However, things took an awkward turn when comedians Tina Fey and Amy Poehler directed pointed remarks toward the couple during a skit. What was likely intended as playful banter instead came across as sharp jabs at the swirling controversies surrounding Reynolds. Reynolds' own attempt at humor, referencing his legal battle with Justin Baldoni, landed poorly. Many found his joke tone-deaf, considering the serious allegations tied to the dispute. Blake Lively's forced smile throughout the exchange only added to the perception that the appearance was a failed PR stunt. Public reaction to the SNL appearance was overwhelmingly negative, with many criticizing the couple's apparent attempt to deflect serious issues through humor. Even Baldoni's legal team weighed in, condemning Reynolds' decision to make light of the situation on such a public stage. This growing backlash has raised questions about the authenticity of Reynolds and Lively's carefully curated image. Was their golden couple status a carefully managed illusion all along? Were audiences complicit in overlooking subtle signs of a more complex, problematic reality? The cracks in Reynolds' public image have become harder to ignore. From personal conflicts and allegations of exclusion to industry critiques from respected directors and actors, the narrative around Reynolds is shifting. Even attempts at damage control seem to backfire, highlighting the disconnect between the couple's public persona and the reality behind the scenes. This potential downfall isn't just about Ryan Reynolds, it reflects a broader cultural shift. Audiences are becoming increasingly critical of celebrity personas, demanding authenticity over polished PR-driven narratives. As the tide turns, questions remain. How deep do these issues go? And how will Hollywood and the public respond as more revelations come to light?